things you wouldn't expect from a boy like you. Like a water tower love known, proclaiming I love you. Probably come in a text from a boy like you. Oh, a boy like you, with your laugh and your smile. Oh, it'd be a lot of fun for a little while. Oh, a boy like you makes your mark breaking hearts, and it isn't that hard to see. Boy, you ain't ready for a girl like me. You've been calling me late nights. You've been calling her too. Yeah, the word gets around about a boy like you. Oh, a boy like you, with your laugh and your smile. Oh, it'd be a lot of fun for a little while. Oh, a boy like you makes your mark breaking hearts, and I gotta tell you honestly, boy, you ain't ready for a girl. No, you ain't ready for a girl like me. You ain't ready for me. Boy, you ain't ready. You ain't ready for a girl. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready for me.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
It's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma hit the bar with the crew, my buddies. And we might get too wild and crazy to go home to our lady. It's finally Friday. I've been working real damn hard, and the tractors can wait till Monday. Switch up that 9 to 5 p.m. to 9 to 5 a.m. until Sunday. So call up the buddies and turn up a song and pop the Jack Honey. Yeah, my brother, it's time for that pregame. Get loose for the night. It's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma hit the bar with the crew, my buddies. And we might get too wild and crazy to go home to our lady. It's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma drink a few more beers than I would on a weekday. We might get a little too late, 2 a.m. Don't mean we gotta quit. It's finally Friday. It's finally Friday. I've been breaking my back all week. The hard work pays off and drinking money. We're gonna get a bit rowdy tonight. Turn up and get loud, cause we came here to party. Yeah, it's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma hit the bar with the crew, my buddies. And we might get too wild and crazy to go home to our lady. It's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma drink a few more beers than I would on a weekday. We might get a little too late, 2 a.m. Don't mean we gotta quit. It's finally Friday. hands up high in the air to a Friday night if you don't care. Get a little buzz on, mix with the strong one, and get 'em up in the air. It's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma hit the bar with the crew of my buddies. And we might get too wild and crazy to go home to our lady. It's finally Friday, it's my day, and I'ma drink a few more beers than I would on a weekday. We might get a little too late, 2 a.m. told me we gotta quit. It's finally Friday. Finally Friday. Finally Friday.
It is finally Friday. His name is Time March Country on Facebook and Twitter. It is finally Friday, and welcome to the weekend. Welcome to today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. Indie Country Radio is who we are. New country music is what we play. Before Time March, Miss Jessie Lee from the state of Iowa, and A Boy Like You. And I was proud to do her first radio interview back when she was 15. That young lady's growing up and will have a great future in the world of country music should she choose to go there. We hope she does. Well, we're glad you came here because we're going to have a great time today. If y'all were tuned in to the Rise and Shine show, she played a lot of good music today, Miss Brenda Corbin. But we're going to talk on the radio here in a little bit. At about 11:30 Central Time, she's going to call up, and I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we got a lot to talk about. We just will pick a subject or pick an artist that we like. We're going to play some music in between and just have a good time on the radio today. It's anything goes on this finally Friday, so we're glad you're here. And don't forget to tell everybody on your social media where they can find us. They can find us off of our website live right now, indiecountryradio.net. On Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio. Up in that little gray box, you will see that we're live on the air right now. And our recorded podcasts are played on Stitcher, TuneIn, and of course, Big Time Radio plays our shows in the mornings. And then we are also on iHeartRadio. So iHeartRadio, search Indie Country Radio. Lots of good stuff going on right here. And as Brenda mentioned, we are also on TV now. We're putting up a TV station, sort of. We're going to kind of do what CMT did when they first started out and put some good country music videos on the air. So you can check that out on our website, indiecountryradio.net as well. Just hit Indie Country Television. Mr. Tyler Wood is up now. His brand new single is called Home. Moonshiner Tyler is where you can find him on Twitter. You can find him right now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
The first time I found you, I knew I had changed. Yeah, you showed me true love, didn't push me away. The things I've seen my eyes can't erase. Must be losing my mind, gotta get out of this place. One of these days it'll all be gone, and when it comes I'm headed home to the blue sky. My father's arms open wide, waiting there to welcome me in. Home on the other side, leaving this world behind. I feel like I've been born again. No, I'll never live my life in fear, 'cause I know as soon as my work is done here, I'm headed home. I've been forgiven when I wasn't my best, but you turned the light on and lit up my soul. Now I can see there's only one way home to the blue sky. My father's arms open wide, waiting there to welcome me in. Home on the other side, leaving this world behind. I feel like I've been born again. No, I'll never live my life in fear, 'cause I know as soon as my work is done here, I'm headed home. The end of the road ain't no ordinary place. It's much more than just amazing grace. The faith in your heart is what'll open them gates. Lord, take me home to the blue sky. My Father's arms open wide, waiting there to welcome me in. Home on the other side, leaving this world behind. I feel like I've been born again. No, I'll never live my life in fear, 'cause I know as soon as my work is done here, I'm headed home. Lord, take me home.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
It's just an empty shotgun seat, right where you're supposed to be, right where you belong. It's just a love song on the radio, sing along song from most, but I turn it on. I hate driving alone, getting where I'm going, spinning my wheels, yeah, getting nowhere fast. I hate driving alone. It's just another sunny day. Winter's down, not a chance to rain. Not a chance in hell it's gonna be the same. I'm never gonna be the same. I hate driving alone, getting where I'm going, spinning my wheels, yeah, getting nowhere fast. I hate driving alone, 'cause all the memories burn like gasoline. Fool on the gas, I can't drive fast enough away from you and me. But there ain't no you and me. I hate driving alone. Whoa, I hate driving alone. I hate driving alone, getting where I'm going, spinning my wheels, yeah, getting nowhere fast. I hate driving alone. Oh, I hate driving
She is a brand new artist to Indie Country Radio, and I like her sound. We played her 3 times yesterday on Triple Play Thursday. Her name is Kristen Kuiper. It is spelled a little bit different. It is Kuiper. Kristen with a K as well. Kristen Kuiper. If you want to look her up on Facebook or Twitter, that is called Driving Alone. And I'm not going to be alone with her a week from next Thursday. We're going to talk together right here on Indie Country Radio on the 22nd of February. That is on a Thursday as well. Triple Play Thursday around here. So join me live. Kristen Kuiper will hit the airwaves at 11 o'clock Central Time. The interview will take place at about 11:30. So good stuff on the way. Don't forget, today we're going to be talking to Miss Brenda Corbin here in about 15 minutes. But before that, we'll have the clean joke of the day and a whole lot more great country music in between our interview and after the interview as well, of course. 1_more_girl. That's where you can find One More Girl on Twitter. This is called Love Like Mine on today's country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on a Finally Friday.
Just 'cause you're the first one walking out that door. So take it when you leave. I don't need your sympathy. I might stay up drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. But you're never gonna find another love like mine. See, I think you think the new means better off, but the proof's in the pudding once the shot is lost. So go and get yourself a little taste of something else. I might stay up drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. I might lock my door, sleep in my phone, miss you bad for a month or so, but let me tell you something, my dear. I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find another love like mine. It's starting to sound like a good idea. The more I'm standing here, I might stay up drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. I might lock my door, sleep in my phone, miss you bad for a month or so, but let me tell you something, my dear. I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find it. No, I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find it. No, I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find another love like mine. You're never gonna find another love like mine.
Tim in the morning. What does that mean?
Are you responsible for the strange sounds I heard emanating from my radio this morning?
We apologize for what he said.
Blah, 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 blah.
We have no idea. We're just making it up as we go along.
The guy's awesome.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
3, 2, 1.
Drop it.
Your station for new country now.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Well, I wanted to walk and talk like John Wayne, and I wanted to write and sing like Hank. But
But I never did care for the Pilgrims, Lord, and I damn near pickle my brain with trains. And I wanted to ride in a chauffeur limousine. I did not want no little bud. I never could show real affection, baby, but nowadays I love to kiss and hug. And finally I want it to be me. Finally just me. Oh hell, just me. Well, I wanted the cold eyes of Clint Eastwood, and I wanted the quick draw Jesse James. But nobody ever made my day, Lord. And hell, you know I never did like trains. And I wanted to be on the silver string, and I wanted to ride on Thunder Road. I never would help my troubled brother, Lord, but nowadays I help carry the load. And finally I want it to be me. Finally just me. Oh hell, just me. I dreamed I was standing by my tombstone, but I heard nobody cry. Oh, they were laughing, they were drinking, Lord. That's when I realized I lived a lie. And finally I want it to be me. What you get is what you see. Oh hell, I'm just me. That's right, I ain't no Jesse James. You know, I tried to be old Hank, couldn't handle that either. You know, folks, when you walk out of that theater, that matinee on Saturday, you gotta return to being who you are. And as far as I'm concerned, hell, I'm just gonna be me. That's all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna be me.
I totally agree with that statement. I'm just gonna be me. That is right. Hub Reynolds Jr. is who that is. That's called Hell, I'm Just Me. And, well, hell, you're stuck with me today. And you're going to be stuck with another DJ on here today. Brenda Corbin's going to come on the air here in about 8 minutes or so. We're going to talk live, and it's going to be a fun time. So get everybody ready on social media. We're going to have a great interview today with the Rise and Shine host, Miss Brenda Corbin, right here on Indie Country Radio. It's a little early, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's tell the clean joke of the day today. I'll tell the joke, then after the show is over, I'll post it on the website. Clean Joke of the Day tab on IndieCountryRadio.net is what you need to click, and you can see all the previous jokes we've told as well. If you like one, tell it to your friends, family, co-workers, anybody that you want to make their day a little bit better, a little bit funnier. Here we go. Two windmills are standing in a field, and one asks the other, "What kind of music do you like?" The other one says, "I'm a big metal fan." Well, we're country fans around here. We got lots of them. Let's get on the countryside right now with Jason Blaine on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It's finally Friday.
You'll know her when you see her. She'll be the one in the scuffed up boots, old ball cap, ponytail through the back, grooving to a Garth Brooks tune. Her first car was a truck. She ain't afraid to sling it in the mud. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke in the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how ain't shy, showing off her countryside. She'll meet her friends out, get a little out, round about Friday night. Might shotgun, a couple cool ones, out where the stars shine bright. Favorite blue jeans frayed and torn, out there with the crickets and the cattle and the corn. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. It's late, that look in her eyes says you wanna get lost, take a little ride. Ain't no telling what we might find. She scoots over in the dashboard lights, shows a little more of that countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Yeah, showing off her countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Chances running into you today without him by your side and getting in the way. I know that he hurt you and I know he made you cry. Trust me, girl, it's not true love. Let me show you the other side. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. Not standing in the shadows anymore. I'll come right out and tell you he's not what you're looking for. I wanna take you to a place you've never been. Girl, he's just your lover, but I can be your best friend. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. chasing other women, but I'm only chasing you. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. How good love feels.
From the great state of Texas, and he is Jason Cassidy, a spokesperson for your Ford dealers down there in the state of Texas. So go buy a brand new pickup truck, put Jason Cassidy on the radio like we just did here at Indie Country Radio, and how good love feels. Sounds pretty good, too. Well, I'll tell you what, Rise and Shine with Brenda Corbin sounded good this morning, and now she's live with us on the radio. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. How y'all doing?
Oh, doing just great. Glad to have you on the radio. And, man, I tell you what, I love all week long doing these shows, but Friday seems to be the most fun to me, getting everybody ready for the weekend and pumping them up with a lot of great music. I don't know about you, but I like Friday.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I kicked off my show this morning with Ty March. It's finally Friday, and then I seen you played him. I was like, well, he's getting a double shot today, and we're really getting people geared up for the weekend.
That's right. We got some good Friday songs for sure. The weather, that's one thing I want to talk about. Yesterday, you wasn't able to do a show because your power went out. Somebody hit a power pole, and you were under the covers trying to stay warm, and you got about 10 inches of snow. How's it looking? Is it melting?
No.
No.
I wish it were, but it's not. We probably got a couple more inches last night, and they're calling for more this evening and more tomorrow.
Oh, man.
I just wish that Mother Nature would take all the snow she's going to dump on us throughout the winter, dump it on us at once, get it over with, and let's get right on to spring.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you blamed it on her and not me this time, because I'll tell you what, we're going to get some, too, I think, tomorrow. They're talking about ice, sleet, snow. We don't know what we're going to get here yet, but maybe a deadly combination of all of that, so I don't know.
Yep. Maybe here, too. I mean, that's what they're saying, but, you know, definitely some sort of combo's coming our way.
Exactly. Well, enough of that. Let's talk about Indie Country Radio. Now, as everybody knows, me and you retired. I've done it 2 or 3 times, and I kind of got to missing this radio station. We'd been gone away for about 6 months. We won a couple of awards in Nashville a year ago last November, and it was kind of like our Super Bowl, you know, and I happened to get the MVP, of Radio Personality of the Year is what I called it, you know, our MVP, and so I thought, man, you can't do any better than that, and working about 70 hours a week, it was really hard at that time to do radio, so I thought, well, let's just, you know, and you wanted to spend time with your husband and do fishing and stuff like that, but about 6 months later, I got to missing it and playing the music that we play, and all that time, you know this, the music just never stopped. It keeps coming in, and I thought, man, we really need to fire it back up, so I thought, I'm going to make a big announcement. A few minutes, and we didn't talk about this on the phone or anything, and a few minutes before I make the announcement, you call me and say, what are you doing? and here we are again.
Yeah, I saw that post and that said that you had a big announcement. I thought, I'm not waiting for no announcement. I'm getting on the phone, and he'll tell me what it is. And it's like, I was glad that you really kind of did make that announcement because, like you, I mean, even though we weren't on the air, I was still getting my email filled daily with new music. And, of course, you know, not knowing that we would come back on the air, I just deleted. And now I'm wishing I wouldn't have because who knows, you know, what kind of good music was in there. But, yeah, I mean, I even found myself, you know, when I was on Facebook goofing off when we weren't on the air, I was finding myself tuning into our shows, you know, and over there on YouTube, and I'm like, boy, you know, you do miss the music, you miss the artists, you miss the listeners that would come in the chat, and, you know, we'd always have a good time. But I think it's the people that I missed more than anything. I mean, because it's, it's like we always said, you become a family, and then you begin to miss those family members. So I'm glad that we've come back, and who knows what is ahead or where it will lead this time.
Yeah, and the music, just like I said, it never stops, and there's so much good music in there. Just this morning, I had the email that I checked, a guy named Tom Kelly, and he emails me a new artist that you played first. I've got her loaded up, too. I'll play her here a little bit later. And reminds me of a song that Sylvia did years ago, a song called Nobody. And this song is about her cat, though. The cat's name is Nobody, and it's a really cool song. And so we put it in there today. And, man, you just get all kinds of cool music still and potential hit songs that we can put on the radio.
Oh, I absolutely agree. I mean, the music that we're getting today just gets better and better and better. Even though the music that we've always played has been absolutely fantastic. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but when I get emails and I know it's music, I'm so thrilled and excited to get to listen to new music. I'm like, okay, is this another potential hit? And, you know, as we've always said, the first few seconds of hearing a song, we know whether it's going to be on indie country radio or not, and that's still true today.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and going back to the awards a year ago, last November the 7th, when I walked off the stage, the first person that hugged me and that I talked to over there in front of the bar was Risa Binder. And I've known about her for quite a while, and she toured with Ronnie Millsap on his farewell tour, and we played her music. But she had this new song called U-Haul that I hadn't even heard since we come back on the radio, and I see her blasting it all over Facebook and Twitter to listen to it. So I go and listen to it, and I'm like, man, we got to come back and play this kind of music. And now she's having a baby, and, you know, you kind of develop relationships with these artists that mainstream radio, you just don't get that. I don't know what's going on in Luke Bryan's family or Kenny Chesney, what he's got going on, or any of that stuff, you know. We get to know these people and be friends with them on Facebook and Twitter and meet them at different concerts that we've been to and award shows, and there's just nothing better.
No, there isn't. And, you know, we've always said that indie country radio is a family, and that is true in every sense of the word because, as you said, you know, we become friends with these artists. We know about, you know, their everyday life. They share all those moments with us. You know, new family members, new baby, new grandchildren, whatever the case may be. And, you know, you just don't get any closer to an artist than that. Right. And you're right. You don't have that with mainstream radio. Anytime, anywhere.
Exactly. And speaking of family, our family here at Indie Country Radio has grown. You know, when we were on before, we had Pam Jackson. She was our director of promotions, which we'll talk about that, too, here in a little bit, because we need to fill that spot. I would love to. But we have a couple of more DJs that we brought on board. We got Lori Lynn that we've had before, and you know, when we left, she started her own thing because she wasn't done with radio, and I thought she was a great DJ. When we were back with our other station several years ago, I heard her on YouTube, and she was doing a skit on there for about an hour, and I thought, man, she needs to be on the radio. She's really good, and of course, she's a country music artist, and she's really good at that, too. But she's awesome on the radio. So she started her own station, but we were able to get her for at least one morning a month, the first of every month. She's going to be on here taking your spot and give you a day off and a day where you'll still get to come in and chat and listen, and Lori Lynn will put on a great show. And we got Rob Charles now coming back on Indie Country Radio, and he's going to be on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock Central. And last Saturday, he just totally blew it up. I mean, we had tons of people in there and tons of fun in the chat room.
That is true. I mean, you know, we're really blessed at Indie Country Radio to be able to bring aboard the staff here two very talented DJs, one of which has her own singing talent as well in the country music industry, Miss Lori Lynn. Thrilled to have her the first Friday of every month from 8 a.m. Central, that's 9 Eastern, till the noon hour Eastern, and then on Saturday night, Kicking Country with Rob Charles. You know, you're right. Last Saturday, his first show, he kicked it totally out of the box. And everybody that was in chat was having a fabulous time. Everybody was laughing. And, you know, joking around, and we met some new artists that came into his show as well, and new family members that we welcomed to Indie Country Radio who are just listeners. And that's how you let a family grow. You know, you welcome them with open arms, whether they be a DJ on your station, whether they be a new artist, or a new fan or a new listener. And that's how it's done, folks. You have to treat them like family, and that's what we are at Indie, is family.
Exactly. And me and you talked about this. You're the program director, you know, all the music comes to you, and you decide whether we put it in there or not. So if there's anything that you guys really like listening to, it's Brenda that put it in there. So, you know, kudos to you. But, you know, when Rob Charles and Lori Lynn came along, you know, it gives us more variety. Because people pick a show that they like to listen to, you know, and time-wise, you know, it's just how it works in radio. They may be able to tune into your show, not mine. They may be able to catch Lori, you know, on Friday or Rob on Saturday. That's a great time. You know, there might be nothing good on TV, so they tune in. And it just gives us more variety, different shows, different personalities, and the people get to choose who they want to listen to.
Right. That's true. I mean, you know, that's what I think that we've been striving for a long time, is to be able to bring a little bit of diversity in the shows that we present to the listeners. And, you know, each of our DJs, including you and myself and Rob and Lori, we all have sort of, I guess, our own flavors, you know, and our own personalities that we do bring to the airwaves. And you know as well as I do, as does Rob and Lori, everybody has their own, you know, they have their favorite DJs. And you can, those listeners are most usually the ones you can definitely count on to be in every single show, if at all possible.
Absolutely. And we do some different things, too. Now, I know about an hour into your show, you do the Pledge of Allegiance. I absolutely love that. And then you're doing some country music trivia, you know, asking some questions and getting people to win some CDs. I think Haas give us some CDs that we can give away. You did it the other day. I need to get with him and figure out something that I can do to give some away. So, you know, we've got that going on. Then while we were away for about 6 months, you know, I don't post a whole lot on social media, but I've always loved comedy. That's kind of been my second love. And so I got to looking at these, you know, what I thought were cute jokes. And so I got this idea of, if we did come back, to do this thing called Clean Joke of the Day. And, you know, I posted on the website, and whether they like it or not, you know, there's always something funny on there on Facebook and Twitter and all that. So I found a place, and I make up some of my own and put them on there. So it's just, you know, gives them some variety to listen to, and we like that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, you have to add some kind of variety to your shows. I mean, because it doesn't always just get boring for the listener just hearing, you know, you announce, well, this is so-and-so and this is such and such a song. It's always fun to throw something else in the mix. And like you with your joke of the day, you know, I have started throwing in, you know, a little segment too called Today in Country Music. And I look for different things that may have happened on this particular date in country music, whether, you know, it's an artist that was born on that day, an artist, you know, won an award on this day, whatever it may be. I love sharing that because it helps us to remember artists that are already either past or have been forgotten about in the world of country music.
Yep, absolutely. And speaking of country music, let's play some right now. Now, you're in the state of Ohio, and we talked about the weather and how nasty it is up there. But if they can get around and get to their shows, there's a lot of good country music artists up there. I'm going to play a guy that we've had for a while, and I love the song. His name is Zach Paxson. His last name is spelled Paxson, so you guys need to look him up on Facebook and Twitter. This is called Nothing to Lose with Zach Paxson on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, and we'll be back and talk some more in just a moment.
I just stood there, watched you walk away, like I didn't have a thing to say. And it might be
too late for goodbye. But I'm swallowing my pride. Who really cares? Who's to blame? Maybe it was me, or maybe it was you. Somewhere in between, I think you'd find the truth. Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. You make me laugh, you make me cry, but I never felt like I felt when I was by your side. And I'm no angel, and you're no saint, but the two of us together had more than everything. Who really cares? Who's to blame? Maybe it was me, or maybe it was you. Somewhere in between, I think you'd find the truth. Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. Maybe it was me, or maybe it was you. Somewhere in between, I think you'd find the truth. Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
His name is Zach Paxson. That is a Z-A-C-H, Zach Paxson, on the big Twitter machine, as we call it, and that is called Nothing to Lose. Well, you got nothing to lose by coming to Indie Country Radio, that's for sure. And, you know, it's a lot of work putting together a radio station, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is. I mean, when we came back this time, I swore and made a vow to myself I wasn't going to spend 14 and 15 hours a day on my computer. Well, I started out that way, but I'm not really sure who I'm trying to kid with that, because, it takes that many hours to go through all the emails, listen to the music, get them welcomed, on Twitter, on Facebook, get them liked here, get them liked there, and get their music loaded up, and, make sure that you've got all your T's crossed and your I's dotted with these new artists, and you really want to make them feel welcome. So, when you're getting maybe 10, 20 new artists a day, and they're sending you whole albums, it's a 14, 15-hour day for sure.
Yeah, but we enjoy it, and I, that's what I really miss, too, is promoting the country music and the indie artists out there, because there's so many of them, and I heard the stats several years ago. I think it's about 45,000 people a year moving to Nashville, Tennessee right now to try to make it in the world of country music, and that is just a phenomenal number. But when I look on Twitter and that kind of social media, it really kind of tells you that's probably about right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, the amount of artists, indie artists that are moving to the Nashville area, or even surrounding, Nashville, to be closer to the heart of country music, with the hopes and the possibility of being, played in this club or that club. And as we both know from being down there in 2017, they are they're like solid streets of nothing but places to play at, and they're there by the hundreds, and so there's always a room for new artists that are indie artists going to Nashville to find somewhere to play down there live.
Yeah, and even when we went to the after party, the lady waiting on us at the table and bringing us a drink, she is a country music artist, and asked what we were doing there and this and that, and we told her we'd just come from the Nashville Universal Awards, and that was the after party where they moved it. It was going to be at the Hard Rock, and they moved it to this other place. So she was a waitress in there, and she asked if she could send me some stuff. I never did get it from her, actually, but it's just everywhere you go. Like you said, there's somebody that wants to make it in the world of country music, and if it's good, we're going to put it on the radio, because good music needs to be heard. I believe that for a long time.
Oh, I absolutely agree. That's like, when we first came back, and before we ever even got on the air, and people were sending music, I was getting friend requests on Facebook from artists or potential artists to be played on indie country radio. And one of them that I did get a friend request from, was a guy that we are now playing on indie country radio by the name of Terry Douglas. Well, you know how it is when you're meeting new potential artists on Facebook and you strike up a conversation with them. Well, I was shocked to learn that Terry grew up 15 minutes up the road from me.
Wow.
In a very small town called Lodi, Ohio. And when he said that he was originally from Lodi, I about fell off my chair because, it's, you live in this area, and it's like I thought I must have been living in some sort of a cocoon or something, because I had never heard of him, even though he's played locally different various places around here. And he's now moved down towards the Columbus area. But it's just funny, the artists that hit you up on Facebook or maybe on Twitter, and you get to chatting and learn where they're from, but to learn, I mean, it kind of gives you a feeling, and I can't even describe it, when you learn that the artist you're getting ready to play is from 15 minutes up the road.
Yeah, isn't that something? And we have some around here too. We've met Camber Kane numerous occasions. I've went over and seen Brent Giddens live a couple of times at the casino over there, almost in Joplin, Missouri, but it's actually on the Oklahoma side, so it's an hour and 15-minute drive. And we missed him last time, but we'll get together again. Lula's talking about going and seeing Brent Giddens. She's absolutely built up a relationship with him and loves his music, and she buys the music. That's an awesome thing, and we encourage you folks to do that too. If you like a song, buy it. And then we got Milton Patton, which I want to go see in Joplin, Missouri, too. He performs at that casino once in a while. So lots of good local talent out there. And we're just amazed by, how come FM radio isn't playing these folks?
I agree. Absolutely befuddles me why, some of this isn't being heard on mainstream radio. Now, as I mentioned with Terry Douglas, I've kind of been working with him a little bit here on the side, and he has wanted to kind of hopefully hook up with some venues here around where we're at. And, so I've been doing my research and seeing what I can find in the way of venues that I know of that are available in this area. And he got back to me the other morning in one of my shows, and one of the venues that I had asked him, to try to get in touch with was actually the Lodi Sweet Corn Festival here, which is, where he grew up at, was in Lodi. And I got him the numbers, the contact names, and here, come to find out that the contact person who books the entertainment for that festival, he went to school with. So
Wow.
She is working on getting him hooked up for that venue possibly this coming year, this summer, and you can betcha if that happens, I'll be there.
That's awesome.
Oh, yes, indeed.
There's nothing better than meeting the artist and hearing them perform live, and that's how we met Lula the first time. There was a show there at the Samari Plantation that we went to, and then we ended up having an award show there. We met again, stayed in the same cottage, cooked meals together, ate together, just had a great time. And, you'll definitely enjoy that. There's nothing better. And that's why DJs get into radio. It ain't about money. We don't make any doing this. we love to play these folks and eventually get to meet them. And, they send us CDs in the mail and cards and thank yous and Christmas cards and all that I get. It's just absolutely wonderful. I want to talk about something real quick, though, that we decided that we're not going to do. And this is a lot of artist competition out there. There's vote for me in this category, vote for me in this countdown, this award, this or that. We used to do a top 30 countdown years ago, but I really felt that fueled a lot of artist competition. It's a lot more work. You have to run these voting polls and check them every week, count votes and all this stuff. So we decided not to do that. There's a show coming back on the 26th called NBC's The Voice, though, and we have a lot of artists that were on that show. And getting a major record deal is not always your big break, because The Voice only gives you a record deal. I think they give you for a year, and then you win $100,000 is all you win if you win that. We have Jake Worthington, Mary Sarah, Cassie Joy, Christy Hoops. Those are ones I can think of just off the top of my head that we have in our library that we play. And Kelly Clarkson's coming to The Voice now this season as a coach, and I don't know. Let me ask you what you think, but I think this is going to be good for country music because Reba McEntire is her mother-in-law, and I think she might pick a country artist just like Blake, so we might have a 50-50 chance of getting a country artist in there to win this time.
I agree. I really do because, well, first off, the very first American Idol that Kelly Clarkson won on, that was the season that I had started watching, American Idol. And she was absolutely phenomenal, Kelly Clarkson was. And now, if she comes to The Voice, it isn't going to get any better than that because, she is such a diverse artist herself. She can sing rock, pop, country, you name it, she can sing it.
That's right.
And having Reba McEntire as a mother-in-law, how awesome is that?
Yeah.
And
or Colonel Sanders right now, if you've seen her on TV.
Right, and I'm a big fan of the Reba show on CMT and on TV Land as well. And if you watch, sometimes there's a couple episodes in there where Kelly Clarkson is actually in the Reba show. And, both of them, Reba as well as Kelly, have got a really great personality. They're great artists, and they have a great sense of humor. So,
right.
It's going to be interesting to see just what Kelly Clarkson can bring to the new Voice.
Exactly. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about something that we just launched, and I want to play a song, though, first. And, we love traditional country music here at Indie Country Radio. We get a lot of it, and a lot of fans out there love the traditional country because, me and you, we don't really like what Nashville's doing a lot, that like we say every day, why isn't this on FM radio? Some of it's Nashville's fault, some of it's not. It all comes to marketing when it comes down to it and money. That's what it's all about. But, like I said, good music needs to be heard. And we got a traditional country singer that is from the state of Ohio. His name's Richard Lynch. We're going to play a song by him, but you know some of the stuff he's got going on. If you know, tell it, and I'll tell some that I know.
Well, I can tell you one thing I know about the Richard Lynch Band. They've been all over the state of Ohio. They've played all over the state of Ohio. And I actually had a chance one morning. I was sitting in my living room looking through the channels, and I was like, well, wait a minute, back that up. And here it was Richard Lynch Band, and they were on my local TV channel. I'm like, now how awesome is that? And, of course, I had to hurry up and grab my phone and take a real quick video of it and post it, so everybody knows. Look who was on my local radio, your TV station right here in Worcester, Ohio. We're about, I'd say, 3.5 hours north of Waynesville, Ohio, where Richard Lynch Band is from. And I tell you, the song that you've got queued up and ready to go is one of my favorites by the Richard Lynch Band, called A Better Place.
Yep, absolutely. Now, when I've interviewed him like 3 times, and when I asked him, I saw on online that he was in the Indie Country Music Hall of Fame, and I asked him how that happened, and he said you have to be in the business at least 15 years to even be nominated to be in the Indie Country Music Hall of Fame. So he's been doing this a while. He's not a newcomer to country music, so it just lets the folks know out there that are trying to make it, it's not going to happen overnight. That's for sure.
No, it isn't.
He's been doing it a long, long time, but he does it really well. He's got a great duet now that I really love with Rhonda Vinson, who I would love to meet. We just missed her a couple of years ago at Country Radio Seminar, which is going on right now, by the way, in Nashville, and she's phenomenal, and she's the queen of bluegrass. And Richard Lynch just has a lot of good stuff going on. He's been on radio. He's doing a show called Traditionally Lynch, and I love it. And so congratulations to him. But again, we're going to play the song. Tell us what it is again.
It's Richard Lynch Band and A Better Place.
That's right. 13 weeks at number 1 on the Indie Country charts. Here he is right now on Indie Country Radio.
I was driving, it was raining, on my way to bring her roses. When I got there, she wasn't there alone. Oh, it tore my world to pieces to know we'd never be together. So I said goodbye and headed off down the road. I couldn't see for the tears had rained. I heard the crash and I felt the pain, and my life was over just like that. But I'm in a better place, no more tears on my face. Up here above the clouds, I can see clearly now. She was my reason for living, and after all the love I'd given, I never dreamed I'd die with this heartache. Oh, but I'm in a better place. Now she's standing there crying like she's dying to hold me. Too bad she waited too late. I spent most of my life just trying to make her love me. I can't believe what it took to finally make her look my way. The preacher man sends up a prayer, the organ music fills the air, and a choir sings as they carry me away. But I'm in a better place, no more tears on my face. Up here above the clouds, I can see clearly now. She was my reason for living, and after all the love I'd given, I never dreamed I'd die with this heartache. Oh, but I'm in a better place. Oh, she was my reason for living, and after all the love I'd give,
13 weeks in a row, #1 on the indie country charts, and well-deserved with that song right there. Richard Lynch, the Richard Lynch Band from Ohio, Waynesville, Ohio, and A Better Place. Well, there's no better place than indie country radio for the best in new country. We totally believe that. But we launched something else on our website, and we'll probably build a whole website for this later on, but we're going to put a lot of videos together that the artists have, because there's some good ones out there. Richard Lynch has got a couple. He's going to be on there. But we're slowly putting that thing together, because we're doing the radio side, add music, and this other thing that we're doing. But I've been thinking about CMT for quite a while and what they did back in the day. And now they're doing, syndicated shows and all that kind of stuff, like you talked about, Reba and all that's over there. But these artists have a lot of videos that need to be seen along with their music. So we launched a thing called Indie Country Television the other day, and we're still working on it, but that's going to be a cool thing.
Absolutely. I can't wait till it's all set up and running. And even once it is, just like the library that we have where we add music daily, new music, we'll probably be adding new videos to that daily.
Yep. Absolutely. And, I kind of revamped it yesterday, and I'm still working on it. There's a lot of videos to add, so we just want to reach out to the artist. If you guys have a fully produced video, not a lyric video, we want to see you in action and have it be a real moving video, cars, trucks, whatever you got going on, having fun listening to music in the back of a pickup, or you're playing your guitar in the bed of that truck, or whatever it is. We want to see it. So that's what we're looking for at Indie Country Television, and we'll definitely put that on there. So send us your YouTube links. There's another one called Vimeo. We can put those on there. Cool. It's going to be a cool deal. I think that is going to really let these people interact with the artists, because when you hear them on the radio, you don't know what they look like. You hear them on the radio, and the music's great, but you've never seen them before, kind of like us. If you've never seen us before, we put our profile pictures on there, and we may do some video stuff too. I'll probably do some artist interviews and do some of that video thing here later on, but it kind of gives you an idea of what they look like, and you kind of get to really build that relationship with the artist then.
I agree. I mean, I think that this day and age in the world of country music, when people are looking on their TVs and flipping through their TVs for country music, CMT is one of the first places they go.
Yep.
Is because they know they're not only going to hear the music, but they're going to see the video, they're going to see the artist absolutely in action. And, really, country music doesn't get any better than that, than when you get to hear it and see it all at the same time. And it's going to be just as exciting right here on Indie Country Radio when we get a lot more videos up there and Indie Country TV takes off. I think you're all going to enjoy it.
Yep. I'll give you another example, and I'm sure you'll agree. I know Lula Bradbury in the chat room is going to agree, but we got this guy named Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band in Arizona. He did the same thing we did. He's retired a couple of times from country music. Well, now he's come back, and he's put on a blog that I saw and shared yesterday that he's going to be better and stronger than ever. But he give us a little teaser of a song called Country Looks Good on You. It was about 1.5 minutes long, and I didn't even get to hear the whole thing, and I knew we wanted that song. Well, he gives it to us. It's not even been released yet, but there's going to be a video to it, too, that he's working on, and we cannot wait to get our hands on that. We're definitely going to put that on the television station.
Absolutely. I mean, Tony Corrales, no matter what he sings, is always a hit.
Yep.
Always. Just, like most of the artists we play, he is a definite hit. And that song, that is definitely a hit song right there. And it couldn't get any better than it already is, but the only thing that'll make it better is a video to go along with it.
Yep, absolutely. So, Tony, we want to see you in action, and we cannot wait to get our hands on it, and we love you, and we want you to have a lot of success, so we're going to keep spinning the song. Now, there's several ways that the artist can get played on Indie Country Radio, and I don't care if they request the song. They can tell us if they'd like to hear their own song. They can do it via Twitter, or the fans out there can request a song via Twitter. We get that all the time. Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio. When we're live on the air, we have this interactive chat room. You can request in there, or you can email us those requests at indiecountryradio@yahoo.com. I will definitely see them. Brenda will get them, and we'll definitely play them on the radio. So, and 6 hours straight of live shows, that's a pretty long time, and that's a cool thing in internet radio too, isn't it?
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, where else can you go and get 6 straight hours of awesome country music? I mean, nowhere that I know of on the internet except Indie Country Radio. Yeah. And one thing I want to mention, which I mentioned on my show, that I just recently realized, which, I'm like the light bulb went off type thing. All of the folks out there tuned in that has smart TVs, they can pull up the YouTube app on their TVs and search at YouTube for Indie Country Radio. You can choose any of our shows that are listed there and hit that play button, and you can clean house, you can do whatever you need to do and listen to Indie Country Radio.
Absolutely, and we hope you do that, because that's one of the ways that me and Brenda can make a little bit for doing what we do. They will pay us, actually, some money. They owe me some right now, but when YouTube gets a lot of plays, and it's all audio, of course, what we're doing over there. There's no video, but our shows are live over there. If you play them off of YouTube, we get a little bit of jingle back, because you know how YouTube is. They make you watch these ads before a video starts, and we get a little bit of that revenue share. So check us out on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Indie Country Radio is all you got to do. Search in that YouTube bar, and you'll find all of our shows. About 15-20 minutes after we get off the live show, it goes to YouTube, and it'll be right there for you to listen to. We appreciate you guys listening to our live interview today. We got one more band from the state of Ohio that's going to take us out with the interview today. Tell us about them.
They are a great band from the state of Ohio, where I'm from, called the Dallas Moore Band, and they play everywhere all over the state of Ohio. And hopefully I can be able to catch one of their shows up around here somewhere, and when they are in my area, you can count on me being there. This is the Dallas Moore Band, and beats all I've ever seen.
Well, we appreciate you doing the interview today, and I'll see you on the radio come Monday. You're done for this week, so have a great weekend, all right?
You all have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you all Monday. Much love to y'all. God bless.
Sounds good. We'll talk to you soon. Dallas Moore, one more time. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
My drinking buddies, they're the best. Wise in all their years. We solve the problems of the world over old guitars and beers. The jobs went south to Mexico, but all the workers wound up here. Don't know why they'd want to leave. Juarez is nice this time of year. Friends turn into strangers and strangers into friends. This big old rock we're living on just spins and spins and spins. The Cowboys still got Romo and the Japs have got Jim Beam. It's a crazy world we're living in, beats all I've ever seen. I played a show with Kinky Friedman. We made all the local news. I brought the biker Jesus freaks, and old Kinky brought the Jews. Wayne Mills got shot in Nashville by some low-life coward punk. I was up in New York City when I got the news and I got drunk. But that ain't the only murder that we've seen around Music Row. Nashville's big machine killed country music years ago. Friends turn into strangers and strangers into friends. This big old rock we're living on just spins and spins and spins. The Cowboys still got Romo and the Japs have got Jim Beam. It's a crazy world we're living in, beats all I've ever seen. The Cowboys still got Romo and the Japs have got Jim Beam. It's a crazy world we're living in, beats all I've ever seen.
This is where country music lives.
Let's start the music.
We're the people's favorite. Show the world you love your country. Delivering a much-needed neck punch to the status quo.
What does that even mean?
That means, in addition to the variety you've come to expect, you'll also hear songs like this.
And life is good. And it feels
And this.
I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find another love like mine.
And this.
She likes dancing in the rain, holding hands on that front porch swing. Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain.
Thank you for listening to Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Take it nice and slow. Got a hunger down inside that won't let me go. A little change in my pocket and a need to feed my soul. In a groove and I can't stop it. Gonna roll with the flow. Born to lust deep in my bones. Feel the rush I've never known. Diesel and dust, just kicking it up. Embrace the great unknown. I can't get enough of wanderlust. Of wanderlust, yeah. Open road, oh it's a wild ride. Breathe in the freedom of the western skies. Don't know where I'm going, but I'll know when I arrive. It's the thrill of letting go that makes me feel alive. Wanderlust deep in my bones, deep in my bones. Feel the rush I've never known, ever known. Diesel and dust, just kicking it up. Embrace the great unknown. I can't get enough of wanderlust. Wanderlust, yeah. If you wanna come along, it'll blow your mind. Trust in new beginnings with a hopeful heart. Maybe along the way we'll find that destiny and destination aren't that far apart. Wanderlust deep in my bones. Feel the rush I've never known, ever known. Wanderlust deep in my bones, in my bones. Feel the rush I've never known, ever known. Diesel and dust, just kicking it up. Embrace the great unknown. I can't get enough of wanderlust,
Her name is Alessia Cole. That is her latest single. It is called Wanderlust. She is a great Canadian artist, and we talked about Nashville, Tennessee quite a bit in the interview, but I'm telling you, folks, you do not have to be from Nashville to make good country music like that right there. Find yourself a great recording studio, whether it be studio musicians or what. If you have the talent, and you know you do, Lesha Cole got it, that's for sure, then you'll be on the radio with us here at Indie Country Radio. We sure appreciated having Brenda Corbin, our morning girl from the Rise and Shine show with Brenda, right here on Indie Country Radio this morning. If you missed the interview, of course, it is available as a podcast. You can search iHeartRadio now for Indie Country Radio and hear all of our recorded shows over there. They're replayed in the mornings at BigTimeRadioVegas.com. And, of course, you can download Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn. All of those apps have our podcast as well. Now, we didn't get to mention this. We talked about it just a little bit, and I forgot. But, we had a promotions director that was like none other on the big Twitter machine. She loved doing social media for us. So we're looking for somebody to do that, to tweet our plays to the artists, to get them to come to Indie Country Radio, send us music, research the new country music artists, and bring in new people. We are looking for that. You can find that when it says Join Our Staff on IndieCountryRadio.net. Just click that tab and fill out that little form that I put on there, and we'll talk about that, and we would love to have you aboard if you would like to join Indie Country Radio. That'd be a cool thing. Miss Brandy Clark now is up. She can be found at The Brandy Clark on Twitter. Her latest single is called Homecoming Queen on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Finally Friday.
28 shouldn't look this old, but the last 10 years sure took their toll on the girl in the picture with the plastic crown. That sequin dress wouldn't fit her now like it did before the kids. Yeah, she loves her husband 'cause she said she would. Oh, it ain't so bad, but it ain't so good. She swore she wouldn't get stuck in this town. Now she's cutting coupons 2 doors down from her mom. And it goes on. Yeah, too bad life ain't a local parade in your uncle's Corvette on a Saturday with all the little girls waiting on you to wave when you're 17. You don't know won't always be homecoming queen. A newspaper clipping and a sash in the box are the only things that didn't get lost. She married a guy on a real estate sign, and it's hard to believe once upon a time she was royalty, the girl we all wanted to be. Yeah, too bad life ain't a local parade in your uncle's Corvette on a Saturday with all the little girls waiting on you to wave when you're 17. You don't know that you won't always be homecoming queen or the captain of the team.
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Could be hitting my limit and no duck blind on a flooded rice field in a Delta sunrise.
with a few good back home buddies I ain't seen in a while. I could be standing knee deep with my toes in the sand on the Carolina coast with a pole in my hand. I'm reeling in reds, popping tops and dropping limes. Yeah, I reckon there's a chance, but chances are I'm probably at a bar and drinking about you and driving this hard like I got nothing left to lose. I could be anywhere under the sun, over the moon, but chances are I'm probably at a bar. Let me tell y'all how it happened. We were 17 stretching at a July Braves game, watching those fireworks high above the highway. When you kissed me, you knocked me right out of the park. These days I'm just wondering where you are. But me, I'm probably at a bar, drinking about you and driving this hard like I got nothing left to lose. I could be anywhere under the sun, over the moon, but chances are I'm probably at a bar. I'm probably at a bar and drinking about you and drowning this hard like I got nothing left to lose. I'm probably at a bar and drinking about you and driving this hard like I got nothing left to lose. Could be anywhere under the sun, over the moon, but chances are I could be anywhere getting over you, but chances are I'm probably at a bar. Oh, I'm probably at a bar.
That is our featured song of the week all week long. His name is John Jon Langston. John T. Langston, if you want to find him on Twitter, probably at a bar. And, of course, if you listen to yesterday's show, we played 3 from John Langston. And that's what we do for our featured song of the week. We give him a couple of more plays. We do 2 for Tuesday, and we also do triple play Thursday. Now, coming up on my show here in just a little bit, I got Silver Drive 35. I got some Me and May loaded up, some John Wolfe, Lindsay Aaron, Jessica Nickel. Take a pick, Brenda. She's probably going, oh my goodness, she's going to help me promote them artists here in just a little bit. Right now, I got a brand new single that we got hot off the press today, hot off the email, Miss Stephanie Grace. This is a cool tune. It is called Nobody, and you'll see what it's about here in just a little bit on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Finally Friday.
I've been single way too long, that's what all my friends say. They're all in relationships, I like my couch, my cats, my space. Little do they know, I've got somebody. They've never met him, his name's Nobody. Nobody's madly in love with me, owns my heart and treats me right. Nobody likes my awful dancing and all the cheesy poems I write. Nobody, nobody, nobody's with me. Nobody, nobody, nobody's my guy. Nobody's madly in love with me, owns my heart and treats me right. Nobody likes my awful dancing and all the cheesy poems I write. Nobody's with me. Nobody's my guy. Nobody's with me. Nobody's all mine. So if you wanna date me, nobody's standing in your way. Nobody's madly in love with me, owns my heart and treats me right. Nobody likes my awful dancing and all the cheesy poems I write. Nobody's with me. Nobody's my guy. Nobody's with me. Nobody's all mine.
Today's country.
You might be everything that I need, but you gotta come talk to me. Today's country.
Girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. We got the hits. All the hits. Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I looked you up again last night, found a photograph of you online, and I took a shot for old times. Many years have gone by, but I'm still getting drunk off that smile, and I'm wondering where you're at tonight. Did you go to California? Or maybe Tampa Bay, Florida? Hey, did you move to the city? Oh, I bet you still as pretty. I don't even know if the drinks are talking. I don't even know if I'm broken hearted. All I know is I want you here right now. 'Cause baby, I'm a little drunk on you tonight. I'm a little drunk on you tonight. I'm a little drunk on you. Friday night, the waitress smiles. There's a glimpse of you in her eyes, and I raise a glass for old times. Said, did I drive alongside your old house? There's a light shining so bright, wondering where you're at tonight. Did you go to California? Or maybe Tampa Bay, Florida? Hey, are you down in Alabama? Or maybe up in Montana? I
Tampa Bay, Florida. Did you move to the city? Oh, I bet you're still as pretty. I bet that you're living the American dream. I bet you got kids on the baseball team, but I just can't remember to forget your smile. Yeah, so give me one more night. Can we go back in time? 'Cause baby, I'm a little drunk on you tonight. I'm a little drunk on you tonight. I'm a little drunk on you. Yeah, I'm a little drunk on you.
I like the sound of that one. They are Silver Drive 35. Look them up on Facebook and Twitter. That is called Drunk on You, and they talked about a lot of states, a lot of places. We are broadcasting worldwide right now. I'm sitting in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. We got a great live show on the air right now, and we've got about a little less than 90 minutes left. Lots more great country music on the way. Well, these fine folks were in the chat room of the Rise and Shine show this morning with Brenda Corbin. They are from Vancouver, British Columbia. We absolutely love Me and May. They are going to re-record and remake this song, but man, make the music part sound just like it is, because I absolutely love it. It's an all-time favorite of mine. It is called My Heart Goes On from Me and May on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on a finally Friday.
You didn't think I had it in me, expecting someone warm and friendly. I know it's cold, but as the truth unfolds, I'm asking you to believe. You never saw the writing on the wall. You never saw the autumn leaves fall. Weeks went by, where was I? You never even called. Now I'm the cruiser knocking at my door. That love don't live here anymore. My heart goes on without you. Nothing I can do. It's true, so real, nothing to feel. My heart goes on without you. Everything is new. There's no who. My heart goes on without you. Your eyes are looking over my shoulder, trying to see who came over. The music's on, but it's a different song since you've been gone. I don't know what you're looking for, 'cause you don't live here anymore. My heart goes on without you. Nothing I can do. It's true, so real, nothing to feel. My heart goes on without you.
It's what's now.
Right now.
It's what's next. And what's different.
It's on.
Thus the hot cowgirls.
Oh, sexy girlfriend. Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'm about to come over. I got a little plan tonight. I got a good feeling. I'm about to make you lose your mind. We both know where this will go. Sitting here alone with you. The way you look, you're looking good. Boy, I'm gonna make my move. I dare you to tell the truth about the way you feel about me. Don't lie. Maybe just one kiss, it can be real quick. Just put your lips right on mine. So let's sit down on the sofa, move a little closer. All you gotta do is choose between truth or dare tonight. I got another question. I wanna do that again a little bit longer. It won't have to end. We both know where this will go. Spending all night with you. We'll take it slow, 'cause we both know, baby, this is overdue. I dare you to tell the truth about the way you feel about me. Don't lie. Maybe just one kiss, it can be real quick. Just put your lips right on mine. So let's sit down on the sofa, move a little closer. All you gotta do is choose between truth or dare tonight. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. I dare you to tell the truth about the way you feel about me. Don't lie. Maybe just one kiss, it can be real quick. Just put your lips right on mine. So let's sit down on the sofa, move a little closer. All you gotta do is choose between truth or dare tonight. Truth or dare tonight.
Her name is Lindsay Aaron. I love that latest single. It is called Truth or Dare. Lindsay E Music, if you want to look her up on Twitter. And she's got it going on with that brand new single. We love it around here. We love all of this gentleman's music. He is a pure country music artist, and there's a lot of them in the state of Texas, that is for sure. His name is John Wolf. This is called Baby This or Baby That, his brand new single on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Finally Friday.
Come home dragging weight of the world on my shoulders, girl, and all I know is I wanna cash out, shut it down, throw in the towel, 'cause I'm feeling low and I'm moving slow. But when she's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and gives me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. It still sounds good, good morning, good night, and anything else those pretty lips say. meal, cooking in the kitchen. I love to listen to the songs she sings, and it's a whole other thing. When she's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back. When she's all baby this and baby that, when she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance. When she's all baby this and baby that. Yeah, my favorite thing in the world to see are those pretty brown eyes looking back at me, those pretty red lips I wanna kiss so bad, saying baby this and baby that. When she's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back. When she's all baby this and baby that, when she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance. When she's all baby this and baby that. She's baby this and baby that. Every time she's baby this and baby that. Yeah, she's baby this and baby that.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
I taste sweeter than the drink I'm drinking, and you know better than to think what you're thinking. This room, your heart, your head, your world is spinning. It's like pouring gas on a fire, it's only the beginning. I'll take you places that you ain't ever been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. You try to walk away, but only run back to the fire. And this crazy flame only gets hotter and higher. You say it's the last time, but you know you're a liar. 'Cause when I put your hands on my body, you'll go haywire. I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. As soon as you fall and think you're in love and can't get enough, I'll slip away, my number will change, leaving you only that one. I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get. Oh, and I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. Ooh, yeah, I'm hard to forget.
Oh man, I love that one too. That is the new single from Jessica Nickel, formerly from the state of Nebraska, now living in Nashville, Tennessee, engaged and going to get married real soon. I seen the wedding invitations on Facebook. So congratulations, Jessica, and congratulations on that new song. Tear it up in that town of Nashville and keep making music like that, will you? This next band is good friends of mine. Stephen Mason is one of the groups, and 2 PM Junction is who they are. This is called Nails on the Wall. They nailed this one on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Finally Friday.
Folks say I'm down to nothing since my family left my home. They say I'll go crazy trying to make it on my own. Well, I'm right here to tell you that's not the way it is. 'Cause I ain't down to nothing as long as I have this. I've got nails on the wall where the pictures used to hang. I've got room enough to breathe and time on my hands. I've got reasons to believe in where the dust used to fall, and all the time I need to count the nails on the wall. So I think I'll throw a party and invite who'll ever come. I'll tell them when they get here, this is how it's done. This life's a room for dancing. There's a place now, should you fall, and you can hang your coat up on a nail on the wall. There's lots of peace and quiet, and there's room to hang my clothes. There's an echo down the hallway who talks back when I'm alone. There's a crayon in the bedroom where little Jessie used to play, and written on the wall, I love you, Dad, why can't we stay? I've got nails on the wall where the pictures used to hang. I've got room enough to breathe and time on my hands. I've got reasons to believe in where the dust used to fall, and all the time I need to count the nails on the wall, and all the time I need to count the nails on the wall.
My belief is if it ain't broke,
That's it.
we'll break it.
Perfect.
Breaking new music.
Well, we're waiting. Where is it? Come on, a little more, a little more.
Did you feel that?
The earth shook.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Feels like yesterday, summer day in the sun. We were singing Simple Manny, yeah, we were the only ones. The life we shared, a smile on your face, working hard for so much more than you could find in this place. I never thought we'd have to make it. I'm not wrong, I've never touched this vacant place. It's too soon to feel the pain. I've never thought we'd have to make it. I'm not wrong.
And I remember brighter days, all those words and silent prayers. Were you listening? Oh God, can you count my blessings? Make a simple man of me. Show me the light, I'll give you my praise, and I will find these better days. When I'm there on Sunday morning and the preacher speaks to me, when I'm singing hallelujah, oh, I know you're there with me. Home, I don't know what lies ahead. Home, all the things I should have said. I know you're looking down on me. I'm quiet and screaming home. I know you made it there. I wanna tell you how I miss you. Now that you're gone, I know you made it. Looking down from afar, I know you're still here. Can you help heal these scars on my heart? Quiet and screaming home. I know you made it there. I wanna tell you how I missed you. Now that you're gone, I know you made it. Oh, it feels like yesterday. Summer day in the sun, we were singing Simple Man, yeah, we were the only one.
Thank you for making us your home for new country music, indie country radio, new country's best. That is Noah Smith, and you can check him out, Noah Smith Music, Facebook and Twitter, and a great tune called Home. As we approach the final hour of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, you missed a great interview I had with our morning DJ, Miss Brenda Corbin from the Rise and Shine show. But of course, as you know, all of our shows are recorded, and even on iHeartRadio, you can search Indie Country Radio. You'll be able to find the show in just a little bit after it is over. We talked about this gentleman in the interview. He is out of retirement and sounding better than ever. Mr. Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band. This song has not even been released yet, and a video is to come as well. But we love the sound. It is called Country Looks Good on You on today's Country from Indie Country Radio. New country's best on a Finally Friday.
It's an everyday traffic jam to a grumpy old boss man, overworked and underpaid, and them deadlines are killing you these days. Baby, I know exactly what you need, so come on home to me. Baby, slip off them high heels, business suits, slide into them wore-out blue jeans and cowboy boots. Scoot right on over. Next to me, it's looking like a back road tailgate shade tree. This is something I can really get used to, 'cause country sure looks good on you. It's always the same four walls and non-stop phone
Girl, it's a rat race you can't win. Let's slow things down again. Baby, slip off them high heels, business suits, slide into them wore-out blue jeans and cowboy boots. Scoot right on over. Next to me, it's looking like a back road tailgate shade tree. This is something I can really get used to, 'cause country sure looks good on you. Baby, slip off them high heels, business suits, slide into them wore-out blue jeans and cowboy boots. Scoot right on over. Next to me, it's looking like a back road tailgate shade tree. This is something I can really get used to, 'cause country sure looks good on you. Yeah, country sure looks good on you. Sure looks good on you.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Here comes that moon again, just like an old friend. And there's a choir of crickets and they're singing those summer hymns. And nothing beats the sight of the mountains on a July night, and the way that silver light knows all the right places to shine. Tomorrow will be perfect weather, we should hit the river. There's no better time to start living the sweet life, rolling in sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple thanks for hours on end. Right about sundown, we lay on the ground, count on the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life? Out on Lofton Road, out past the crooked corn roads, Grandma's porch light glows, we're all gonna go to smell that bonfire burn. We should all take a turn, singing every song we remember and some we've never learned. And the beauty of it is when this day ends, we'll just do it again, living the sweet life, rolling in sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple thanks for hours on end. Right about sundown, we lay on the ground, count on the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life? These long drawn out days won't stay around forever, so let's make them count so we can talk about them all winter. Living the sweet life, rolling in sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple thanks for hours on end. Right about sundown, we'll lay on the ground as we count on the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life? Yeah, ain't it a sweet life? Ain't it a sweet life?
That is a sweet song, too. He is your 2016 Male Vocalist of the Year from the Nashville Universal Awards, with the one, the only Mr. Tate Stevens. And Tate Stevens on Facebook and Twitter, and his fan page on Twitter is called Tate Nation, and that is a great, great thing right there. He's got a bunch of fans, I guarantee, and I am one of them. Well, this next artist won Video of the Year at the Nashville Universal Awards in 2016. He's our good friend from Gilmer, Texas, Darren Morris with the Darren Morris Band, and you can check out the video on Indie Country Radio, and it is also television now, so check it out on our website, indiecountryradio.net.
She can smell those storm clouds rolling in. Takes my hand and gives me a grin. Sticks out her tongue to catch a drop or two. Makes her laugh, so I do it too. She likes dancing in the rain. Spinning around in that white sundress. Her shoes kicked off and her hair a mess. Yeah, the neighbors stop and stare. They think she's crazy, but she don't care. She likes dancing in the rain. She likes dancing in the rain. Holding hands on that front porch swing. Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain. Lying there next to me. The wind and the rain blowing through the trees. She gives me a wink and then a kiss. I wish every night was just like this. She likes dancing in the rain. She likes dancing in the rain. Holding hands on that front porch swing. Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain. Now other girls may want all kinds of things. Fancy cars and shiny rings. I'm not saying that she wouldn't care for those things, but I know if I could give her anything, anything at all, she'd just go dancing in the rain. Holding hands on that front porch swing. The lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain. Yeah, when that tin roof starts to sing, then it drives that girl insane. She likes dancing in the rain.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
If I met God tonight, I'd slap him high five for not letting Tess Fletcher stay in love with me. It seemed like the end of the world at the time. What a blessing her goodbyes turned out to be. While I had his attention, I guess I'd apologize for cursing his name the night my little cousin died. And it's just amazing grace was such a small consolation for him taking her from us before her time. Well, who am I to say what's wrong and what's best? Dressed like yesterday with whiskey on my breath, devil on my back, and a stack of regrets I'd like to get off my chest. If I met God tonight, I'd pay him back at 20 I found on the ground when I didn't have a penny. A gift heaven sent that went straight to a bookie who took me for a ride that cost me plenty. Well, who am I to say what's wrong and what's best? Dressed like yesterday with whiskey on my breath, devil on my back, and a stack of regrets I'd like to get off my chest. If I met God tonight, yeah, it would make my mama proud. Oh Lord, she's had her doubts about the way I've lived my life with the jury still out. Who am I to say what's wrong and what's best? Dressed like yesterday with whiskey on my breath, devil on my back, and a stack of regrets I'd like to get off my chest. If I met God tonight, I'd slap him high five, knowing the devil had big plans for me.
He is a good friend of mine from the state of Georgia. He is Philip McCurry, If I Met God Tonight. And I'll tell you what, if you met Philip McCurry and seen how funny he is and funny videos that he puts on Facebook and YouTube and all that, you would never believe that he can sing like that. But he absolutely kills it. And he's working on some new music, and as soon as it's done, he said we will have it here at Indie Country Radio. We can't wait. Mr. Matt Van Fossen's up next from West Virginia. Where you gonna run to now? How about Indie Country Radio? New Country's best on a finally Friday.
Sun coming up, West Virginia highway. Just couldn't sleep in the bed that you made. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? Radio on, coffee black in your cup. Don't know where you're going, only know you can't stop. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? Out to hold you, offering the love fading in your rear view. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? Tomorrow coming fast over the horizon. Jesus on the dash, devil riding shotgun. Where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run to now? When you run out of road, run out of reasons, run out of luck and lies to believe in. Running so fast, the past far behind.
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You and I never stood a chance. Our parents go way back. A small town, we were bound to be friends. To you, I was one of the guys, and I swear, despite your blue eyes, you never made me look twice. So it caught me off guard when we took your car and drove it down that gravel lane. You put it in park and you grabbed my arm. Suddenly everything changed with a bottle of wine on a riverbank, sitting on a blanket, staring up at the stars and daring each other to drink. Well, I don't know if it was you or the one. We ran into the river, left our clothes behind. You would never shine so bright. You were laughing in the moonlight. I swear I'll never forget the night we were more than just friends. The next day, instead of feeling guilty, we made a joke about what that night would mean. We did our best to play it cool. 'Cause you gotta do what you gotta do. Go to school a couple states away. And I'm gonna do what I've always done. I'll turn around and run and write a song about a bottle of wine on a riverbank, sitting on a blanket, staring up at the stars and daring each other to drink. Well, I don't know if it was you or the one. We ran into the river, left our clothes behind. You would never shine so bright. You were laughing in the moonlight. I swear I'll never forget the night we were more than just friends. Woo! So if I can't be honest for a minute, if you don't agree, then please forget that I've said this. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I wonder if we should have tried, when all it took to blur the lines was a bottle of wine on a riverbank, sitting on a blanket, staring up at the stars and daring each other to drink. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was you or the one. We ran into the river, left our clothes behind. I swear I'll never forget the night we were more than just friends. Are we more than just friends?
They are good friends of ours, and they are also from the state of Ohio. We've played a lot of great country music from Ohio this morning while we were doing the live interview, me and Miss Brenda Corbin. She is from Wooster, Ohio. She has a mascot named Brewster. He is also from Wooster, so how's that? And you can check her show out every day, Monday through Friday. She kicks off the airwaves at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The Kate Hastings Band all over the airwaves on Indie Country Radio. We absolutely love it. Axel Owen Co. He is from Reykjavik, Iceland. We'll see if we can get him tuned in here in just a minute, because I'm getting ready to tweet him and our own Miss Lori Lynn. What a great ballad this is. I Thought I Was Over You on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Here I am at the Roundup Cafe, minding my business, throwing my heart away. The room was crowded, we had a good time, while the house band played How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye.
That ship has sailed, that's now in the past. I've moved on to a love that
do wish now I had tempted fate, but now regret that it's all too late. I thought I was over you till you walked in. It's an aching situation. I'm going downhill again.
I've been haunted by the memories of a fool, hoping that you would call me again. Not so long ago, our hearts were in tune, but you left me for another girl.
I thought I was over you till you walked in. It's an aching situation. I'm going downhill again.
Now is not the time to regret. We should try to forget. What we had is in the past. Our love faded all too fast.
I forgot about the nights I had with you. That look in your eyes made me fall for you again.
You're holding piece of a dream long gone. You had my love, but you done me wrong.
I thought I was over you till you walked in. It's an aching situation. I'm going downhill again. Open up old wounds that had not healed. I thought I was over you till the hurt settled in.
I thought I was over you.
The most music on the radio.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universal Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
She's like a drop of rain from a clear blue sky when my throat is dry. She's like a tall glass full of love, or a palomino flying through the clouds with both her arms around my heart. She can turn a bad day into dust. She's unreal, so out of this world. Unreal, so down to earth. So good for me, so wide, so deep. Her love, the way it makes me feel. She's unreal. Like a honeysuckle blooming in the snow, a warm
kiss in the cold, in the shade of a purple moon. When I trip and fall, she always has my hand, right there when I land. When I'm down, she's a run to my rescue. She's unreal, so out of this world. Unreal, so down to earth. So good for me, so wide, so deep. Her love and the way it makes me feel. She's unreal. She's like waking up in a dream, walking round in my sleep. A touch of heaven, totally serene. She's unreal. She's so good for me, so wide, so deep. Her love, the way it makes me feel. She's unreal.
He is a multi-award-winning artist from the Canadian Music Awards, Canadian Country Music Awards, that is, Mr. Gord Bamford, and a great tune called Unreal. He is making unreal music now in Nashville, Tennessee. This next young lady we met in Nashville about 3 years ago, Tori Wilson, can be found at Tori Wilson Music on Facebook and Twitter. This is called Louisiana Rain on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Finally Friday.
So you had a little setback, got a little thrown off track. So you had a little heartbreak, but change ain't always bad. You can shine through the pain like the Louisiana rain on a perfect day. There's drops on the street, weights on your heart, but they never last long, and the sun's not that far, like Louisiana rain. I've cried a little downpour, I've been caught in a storm, I've wondered what it's all for. Drops on the street, like weights on your heart, but they never last.
There's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! In the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Read the text and walk away. Can't act like I care what she has to say. It's all part of that game, this game of shadows. I want her till she wants me, so I guess that's my cue to leave. It's all part of that game, this game of shadows. I wasn't always good at this. If I didn't hide my heart, I might let it slip. Can't let them know how much I've been hurt. So I learned the rules and I learned what works. And I got good in the shadows. The more I run, the more they chase. Me saying no's usually all that it takes. It's all part of that game, this game of shadows. Sometimes alone is all I feel, and everything's a game, you don't know what's real. It's all part of that game, this game of shadows. I wasn't always good at this. I didn't hide my heart, I might let it slip. Can't let them know how much I've been hurt. So I learned the rules and I learned what works. And I got good in the shadows. And I got good at this game of shadows.
That is our good friend Mr. Brent Giddens from the state of Oklahoma. That is an awesome song, isn't it, Lula, called Game of Shadows. He got good at it. Well, I'll tell you, somebody else who's been good at it for years is that little groundhog. That's right, that Poxitawney Phil dude saw his shadow again, and so that means 6 more weeks of winter. Our forecast is according to that, yes. 64 today, tomorrow back to wintertime here in Branson, Missouri, with rain, sleet, snow, whatever we're going to get tomorrow. And you guys stay in and stay warm. Now, we're always on the air, so all of these shows are recorded. You can catch them on our website, IndieCountryRadio.net. Click on there, or you can go to iHeartRadio. Even better, search Indie Country Radio. We sure would appreciate it. Haas is up next. Let's blow up some Twitter right now. This is called Living, right here on Today's Country on a Finally Friday with yours truly, Tim Kelly, at Tim Kelly on air on the big Twitter machine as well.
I'm working 9 to 9 nearly all the time, 'cause I can't get by without overtime. Ramen noodles ain't fine cuisine, and they ain't my thing. Got a broken down truck, bills stacking up, need a little kicker in my Dixie cup. Man, I wish I could find that thing called the American dream. Everybody So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my time, my tequila with a lime. I'm gonna hang out on the beach with my guitar and I'll be chilling. One-way ticket in my hand, building castles in the sand. Without a doubt from here on out, I'm gonna be living. Yes, I am. I'm gonna grab a margarita with my little senorita. Tell the boss man I don't need ya. There comes a time when you gotta draw that line. And I found mine, standing strong, moving on, just like that Johnny Paycheck song. Take this job and shove it up your behind, where the sun don't shine. Everybody's talking about all those things I can't live without them. I'm just about through, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my time, my tequila with a lime. I'm gonna hang out on the beach with my guitar and I'll be chillin'. One-way ticket in my hand, building castles in the sand. Without a doubt from here on out, I'm gonna be living like I just don't care. To no millionaire, 'cause no amount of money's worth my time. I'm gonna take my time, tequila with a lime. I'm gonna hang out on the beach with my guitar and I'll be fine. One-way ticket in my hand, building castles in the sand. Without a doubt from here on out, I'm gonna be taking my time. I'm gonna hang out on the beach. I got that ticket in my hand. Without a doubt from here on out, I'm gonna be living.
Any musical act, anywhere in the world, we will scour the planet. One massive show, one shot to shine. Do you have what it takes to be world famous?
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Shake, that's what I call a beautiful thing. I like a little bit of honey on my toast, but on top of the list of what I love most is you with me with you, the perfect one for perfect two. A golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with you. That look in your eyes when you make me laugh is worth about $3 million. And I don't feel the cold when your coat's around my shoulders and all the leaves are falling in love. Your smile stays with me when I'm alone, but on top of the list of what I love most
say it all the time. Who needs Nashville, Tennessee when you got young, amazing talent like that coming out of the state of Texas? Macy Martin Music on Facebook and Twitter. That is a great tune called Me With You. Well, it's Tim Kelly. I'm with you right now for another 20 minutes or so, maybe less than 20. Let's get another artist from Texas in here, Mr. Cody Johnson with the Cody Johnson Band. With You I Am on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Finally Friday.
I've never been a cool hand, Luke, the quarterback of the winning team, or the guy with the right kind of punchlines everybody wants to be. I never was that lucky old cuss with a straight flush in his hand. Oh, but with you, I am. I ain't no Patrick Swayze. My old boots never danced on air, never walked with a swag looking sharp as a tack, lit up like Times Square. Who's that guy with a big old smile as wide as the Rio Grande? Oh, with you, I am. Strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, but with you, I am. Oh, baby, with you, I always been a do-it my way drifter. Another highway, another town. Never thought about that little white house with a porch all the way around. Yeah, I never saw me on a swing talking sweet, talking dreams. But I'll be damned, with you I am. Strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, baby, with you, I soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, baby, with you, I am. Oh, baby, with you, I
is where country music lives.
Let's start the music.
We're the people's favorite. Show the world you love your country. Delivering a much-needed neck punch to the status quo.
What does that even mean?
That means, in addition to the variety you've come to expect, you'll also hear songs like this.
You're gonna get us in trouble. I'm just saying, girl, it's fine with me. 'Cause I can lay your body down, just hug and love and rub you all over this beach.
And this.
I'm throwing yesterday away. I'm really glad I didn't stay. You can forget me and you. I'll get it all in spite of you. I'll have it all, I swear it's true.
And this.
Get a fiddle and a banjo, pick a little George Jones.
you for listening to Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Breaking like an ocean wave, hoping just to reach the shore, praying for the light of day to find your way out of this storm. You've been tossed about, lost and found, lifted up just to be let down. But someday love is gonna take you in its arms, hold you, heal your wounded heart, and your faith is finally gonna lead you through the dark. You'll find everything in time, I swear it'll be okay. Hope you know you're on your way to someday. Love has been a painful word, for what you give and don't get back. But when you get what you deserve, you'll forever drown your past. And the sun will shine, light up your life. It's hard to believe it now, but someday love is gonna take you in its arms, hold you, heal your wounded heart, and your faith is finally gonna lead you through the dark. You'll find everything in time, I swear it'll be okay. Hope you know you're on your way to heal your wounded heart, and your faith is finally gonna lead you through the dark. You'll find everything in time, I swear it'll be okay. Hope you know you're on your way to someday. Someday, love is gonna take you in its arms.
You can check out the video to Someday by Cody Prevost, a great Canadian artist, on Indie Country Television. That's right, we have launched Indie Country Television. You can find that tab on IndieCountryRadio.net. And the video to Someday is a tearjerker, so get your Kleenex ready. You have been warned. Miss Camber Kane is at Country Radio Seminar right now in Nashville, Tennessee. She'll probably record another song while she's there or something, but her latest single is awesome. It is called Love Story That I've Already Read. Camber Kane on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Same scene once again, red roses in his hands. Everything's looking like what I'm looking for. Seems so nice and sweet, the kind that sweeps you off your feet. I've never met him, but I've met him before. But when he dropped me off, he didn't walk me to the door. I've been there, done that, got the shirt, got the hat, this ain't the first rodeo. I've been around a block or two, it's looking like deja vu, and I've already seen that show. Baby, just save your breath, 'cause that's a love story that I've already read. A new set, another stage, different number on the page. Here he comes riding in on a white should be happy ever after, but it's looking like every ending before. Might as well close the book and throw it on the floor. Cause I've been there, done that. Got the shirt, got the hat, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around a block or two, it's looking like deja vu, and I've already seen that show. Baby, just save your breath, 'cause that's a love story that I've already read. So baby, just save your breath, 'cause I've been there, done that. Got the shirt, got the hat, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around a block or two, it's looking like deja vu, and I've already seen that show. Baby, just save your breath, 'cause that's a love story, yeah. Baby, that's a love story that I've already read. I've already
currently in Nashville, Tennessee, and she is at Country Radio Seminar. Say hi to all my friends there. Camber Kane, love story that I've already read on Indie Country Radio. Well, I want to thank Brenda Corbin for doing a great radio interview today with me. If you missed it, it is available as a podcast. And don't forget, Rob Charles will be here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central Time on Indie Country Radio with Kickin' Country with Rob Charles. Until then, we will see you Monday morning, Rise and Shine with Brenda. Then I'll follow her at 11 o'clock Central. You guys have a great weekend. Stay warm and toasty. We love you. Bye-bye now.
I can put you in a corner.